Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. Welcome back to Gospel News, where we bring you back-to-back update. I hope you guys had a nice weekend. Today is Monday, the 24th day of April 2023. If you have not subscribed to this channel, what the hell are you waiting for? And if you have not given us a thumbs up or shared this video, I wonder what you are doing with your hands that has been blessed for you to share the video. You get the point now. So quickly click on the share button, subscribe to the channel. Don't also forget to click on the notification button so you go to get our update nyafu, because you know they carry anyhow or bata they come your table. So now better info now we they drop every now and then to make sure say we keep you abreast with waiting to happen. Although this information will won't drop now happen before the weekend will just come out. So they say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's UK lawyer, where did they call her, suspending Bruce Fein, now be that one, they don't cut chain, give British Envoy, say this people has failed woefully, say they have the legal duty, in fact, they have the morale and the legal duty to publicly condemn Nigerian government over abuse of their citizen, will be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Bruce Fein, he don't write and give US Envoy. I don't know whether this Katrono Luang, whether he don't come out pata. I've been at the new US Envoy, new British Envoy. Now they write this thing give. We are going to find out when we go into details. Now be this one when they see for here will not be small matter when that man coaching give them UK has moral and legal duty to publicly condemn Nigerian government over abuse of its citizens. Nnamdi Kanu, Bruce Fein, now they cut chain, they talk this thing. And then secondly, here as we they proceed, they say that IPOB has called for the immediate release of corpses of members killed during protest and the 150 others who were illegally arrested during that Aba protest. This news don't dare our table since. But I say no. This is a new week that we must not skip it. We must make sure we bring it to your table. And those of you will be saying they follow us well. You get one small time when pass, we'll just bring on an update on waiting to happen for Kenya, or people will be saying they won't go heaven by fire, by force. Some of these fake pastors and prophets, where they waka up and down, they say 47 people die fasting at Good News International Church. People will be saying they tell them say they do fasting so that they can meet God. Oh God, only in Africa they can meet Jesus. And that one now I say now they think come make Israel vex. They say this Jesus one they use anyhow. Be like say we go ban them before I go use and spoil something for our region. They say lawmakers introduced a new bill in Israel that would punish Christians for sharing the gospel of Jesus in person and online with prison time. Oh God, you don't read this Israel, God of Israel, amen, God of Jacob, Isaac, this one. They say if you shout like that now for Israel, say you go collect woto, you go enter prison straight away. I say now wow, people will be say now then carry the matter come, they drop them. Africans, Nigerians, on a still they fall under anointing. Or they go, may not be like say, no, but at the end before some people go say, oh, you are the Antichrist. This boy, where did they call it here? Now you be the problem of this world. When I sorry, may God no allow them. Sorry. They don't even already kill them. This one, there's no need to say sorry, may God. No, God has already allowed it. Bruce Fein, the International Council and spokesman for Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has written to the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Dr. Richard Montgomery, over the continued detention of his client, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention since his extraordinary rendition to Nigeria from Kenya came by 2021, came by June, starting from June 2021 till today. Fein, who is based in the United States of America, noted that despite the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention's declaration that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's incarceration is illegal, In July 2022, the Nigerian government has refused to release him, even though the court within Nigeria too don't rule on the same level, say, what you they do this man is unacceptable. Nigeria government, Malami and this Buhari, where they find way to escape. He say, Lori Rod, they no go release the man, say he go collect woto for their hand before they go free release him, because he's asking for Biafra. Sahara reporters had reported that the United Nations Working Group, Mona here story on arbitrary detention, issued an opinion finding that Kanu's detention violated 16 international human rights covenants in July 2022. Una the here case say 16, not just one, 16. So despite all these findings, it is absurd to even find out, say, up till now, they still hold this man. The UN working group now, where we say they give 6 months ultimatum, say if they don't do something, that they are going to react. We don't hear from them again. And they wonder whether they don't die for road. Now, it subsequently asked the government to release him and pay him reparations. But the failed president of Bonko, Nona Sorok, Muhammad Buhari's administration, has ignored the position of the UN working group, and the UN has not done anything in a response to the disobedience of their orders. Una they see. However, Bruce Fein, in the letter dated April 18, 2023, accused the United Kingdom of failing to protect one of its citizens, Kanu, who has a dual citizenship. Fein's letter to Montgomery is titled, Release of Nnamdi Kanu from Flagrantly Illegal Indefinite Detention Declared by the UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention, comparing how the United States handled the case of a Wall Street Journal reporter, Ivan Gashkovich, who was arrested by Russian authorities on patently bogus charges of espionage, to Kanu's situation. Bruce Fein berated the UK for its inaction. Wanna they see? That is two sides of a coin. Even though the one way they happen for Russia now, we never still know how the matter take day properly. You go see UK, they run kitty kata kata. It's an international issue. Russia must do this, Russia must do that. How do you expect Russia to do this and do that when you people cannot do anything on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case? And on the tell Russia make it stop to the fire missiles and bombs inside Ukraine. Una never know anything. If una no go release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that war self you no go end. Una go dey fight until tomorrow. According to the info at hand, they said United States Secretary of State Tony Blinken declares the reporter a wrongly detained person, which triggers aggressive United States measures to obtain Mr. Gashkovich's release from a nation possessing nuclear weapons. This one na Russia, na there they go free that man, where they carry. But ordinary Nigeria, we be say, ordinary Fulani way hold Nigeria ransom. These so-called American people, these so-called United Nations Working Group, these so-called UK people, and they are, Katrona Luang don't come out. This Montgomery, he don't carry his own problem, enter the country. Now go and release an innocent man, we be say you go don't hear the story full ear. You know one still do am. You still dey wait, me come press you for neck before you go know what you go do. No wait to. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a British citizen, is kidnapped and tortured in Kenya, followed by extraordinary rendition to Abuja, Nigeria. There, Mr. Kanu is illegally detained in solitary confinement and deprived of necessary medical care for nearly 2 years. His visitors report Mr. Kanu's deteriorating condition, including recurrent vomiting, and recently we heard that he was bleeding. This is what has been happening, but yet nobody is talking. The UN working group, we no hear from them again. No. I don't know whether all the people where they work for that place, whether they don't move through away. We know they hear their voice again. Now, they did that the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention issued an authoritative opinion on July 20th, 2022, finding Mr. Kanu's incarceration as it violates 16 just cogent provisions of International Human Rights Covenant. The working group demands Mr. Kanu's immediate and unconditional release and reparations. The Nigerian government stands in contempt of working group's directive. So what I'm asking now is, UN has given an order. They have given a directive. Up till now, nobody has carried it out. And they gave 6 months, which we thought that after 6 months, they are going to maybe sanction Nigeria or persuade them, pressure them, or force them to release the man. But now, nothing of such they happen. Now, they say that yet the United Kingdom idles like a spectator to murder in plain view. Mr. Kanu has suffered and continues to suffer on a scale far worse than Mr. Gazvikovich's maltreatment by Russia. Nigeria's criminal illegal actions against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, including kidnapping and torture, are more atrocious than Russia's detention of reporter Gashkovich. Una dey see am, but yet that one wey happen for Russia, and there now all these UK people, you go they see them, they jump up and down in the world view. Man, CNN they carry them, say, hey, UK they walk who, me Al Jazeera they carry them, hey, UK na so they be human rights protectors. So Loriro, these people have no human interest at heart. See their own citizen, they never even feel go talk about the man, made them free am. And so they run up and down for big television. Mad people everywhere. Bruce Fein referenced a report by one of Kanu's lawyers, Maxwell Opara, who narrated his experience during a visit to the separatist leader in the detention facility of the Department of State Services in Abuja on Thursday, April 13th, 2023. Opara had said Kanu looked so tired and complained of weakness of the body, chest pain, and nausea, and that he needs a medical specialist. While we were discussing, he cut off our discussion and rushed into the restroom and started vomiting, he had narrated. Referring to Opara's account, Fein said the British government is saddled with a moral and legal duty to condemn the Nigerian government publicly and categorically for its past and continuing criminal abuse of a United Kingdom citizen and demand immediate compliance with the UN Working Group's authoritative ruling. Appeasement did not work at Munich. It will not work in Abuja, he added. He noted that the House of Commons Foreign Affairs Committee recently published a report recounting the UK's multiple derelictions over Nnamdi Kanu's illegal detention. Una they see this matter a long ago, no be waiting they go use mouth they talk for here. He wrote, the report recommended, among other things, that there, as with the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there is a UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention opinion that a detention of a UK citizen is illegal in Nigeria. But despite all these rulings, the Nigerian government have refused to hearken to the voice of these people. The UK government has also failed to act upon all these reports. They say that the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office assumes that the case will not be judged in line with international standards and should respond accordingly. The government should, as a matter of practice, promote public acceptance of the opinion of the working group. Contrary to the committee's report, however, the BHC has done nothing to promote the working group's opinion, demanding the immediate and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is how wicked the United Kingdom, some of una they praise. This is how wicked they are. Anytime nwata weliri aka chọwa nke ya, ọ wụrụ onye ọjọọ. The BHC has neglected to warn UK citizens against visiting Nigeria. The BHC has neglected to publicly protest Nigeria's contempt for the working group's directive. They know they do nothing. Go see this Katrina Luang, where she is dancing up and down. Now all that hound work now be this one. So this new guy now with them bring us a UN envoy will be Montgomery. I would they beg you, say me go do something concerning this man very, very quickly before it is too late. I say Mengwangwa, Emehara Odhachi. Una don't see how that one thing happen. Na fuga kosime. So quickly as we they move, come over that place. Now come waka go Kenya. Say how far for the people we be say they go doing Jesus the other time. They say say death toll don't rise. Say 47 people now they don't move through way when they fast at Good News International Church. If person go knock bacha, he go tell you say in the international church the stupidity in Africa is getting out of hand. Now they say that at least 47 people have died fasting over a promise that they would meet Jesus if they starved themselves to death. Now the person waited and made them starve to death. Follow for the fasting. Now they see how mumuricious our people did. They are members of Good News International Church in Kenya. The church's pastor, Paul Mackenzie, has been held by the police authorities over the death. On Saturday, the number of those dead was 39. Kenyan authorities discovered 39 corpses on the property of Mr. Kenzie's, a pastor now in police custody, after instructing his followers to fast till they die to meet Jesus in heaven. The death toll jumped to 47 by Sunday night. I say sorry for all the people who die, because devil will really deal with one. Speaking on the discovery, Malindi Sub-Country Police Chief John Kemboy said more shallow graves on the land owned by the pastor, arrested on the 14th of April for cult-related activities, still need to be dug up. Police discovered 15 malnourished people in the church. 4 of them died shortly later. On the pastor's orders, the followers said they were fasting to die to meet Jesus. The pastor has been previously arrested and detained by the Kenyan police over the death of children, first in 2019 and in March 2023, but later let off the hook on bail. He has a pending case in court. Today he has committed another one. And on the time he said these people no be juju then they do. Take them they sponsor themselves. Where we they owner. When we talk am now, I know say some people go come fight me. Say, why are you talking about the things of God like that? Are you sure you want to make heaven? Are you sure you're a Christian? Are you sure you are not Antichrist? Antichrist. And why you are the uncle of Christ? I be the brother. Sorry. Mad people everywhere. And it's only Africans. Come to Europe. May you see how Igbo people they do their own things. Now this kind of thing, now come make Israel convex. Say, Lori Rock. We cannot continue like this. The thing is getting out of hand. They say that lawmakers have introduced a new bill in Israel that would punish Christians for sharing the gospel of Jesus in person and online with prison time. Muna hear the story in full.
Good morning, Allison. Good morning, everyone. A big story just before, days before Palm Sunday, Good Friday, and Easter. Sacred time for Christians. 2 ultra-Orthodox members of Prime Minister Netanyahu's coalition have introduced a bill that would punish believers for sharing the gospel of Jesus with prison time. United Torah Judaism Knesset members Moshe Gafni and Yaakov Asher introduced legislation last week making it illegal to share in conversation or produce content online, in print, or by mail. Their explanation of the bill emphasizes a warning to stop Christians in particular.
All right, guys, I don't see matter. Hey, Israel now self don't wake up. They say the nonsense they done too much when our people, the way we not carry this Christianity for head, self say water don't pass Gary. Say if they continue like this kind of thing will happen for Kenya now. Say go see reach their territory. Now make they say then they slow them down first, then they march their break. make it for no excess. So guys, I go leave this matter for here because of time, and we'll continue to talk about this IPOB's call for immediate release of those people who be say them move on the next update. Remain blessed and don't forget to share this information, make it go viral. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.